Verse by verse meditations. Genesis chapter 4. Genesis chapter 4 and verse 20. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. Ada, which means ornament, gives birth to Jabal, which means mountain. Jabal is not satisfied with city life, and he begins living like a nomad. The cattle he raises are more likely to provide milk and wool for clothing. His lifestyle more closely resembles a lifestyle that Cain should have come up for himself. He was a wanderer, and it was told that the earth would not yield to him, but raising animal would not have prevented him from finding a means of sustaining himself. It would be necessary to move the cattle from place to place, to find good pasture, to keep them alive. This is probably why he lives in tents. He has to move from time to time. The tent is a temporary structure, and there are strong spiritual applications related to the tent or the tabernacle. In Hebrews chapter 11, verse 9 and 10, it says, by faith, this is speaking of Abraham, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which had foundations, whose builder and maker is God. Spiritually, we should be tent dwellers as well, knowing that this life is the temporary and the heavenly life is the permanent. In 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 1 and 2, we read these words, for we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of God, an house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed upon with our house, which is in heaven, or which is from heaven. So as our physical bodies are earthly tents, guess who wants to tabernacle with us? In Revelation 21 and 3, we'll have this to look forward to. And I heard a great voice out of heaven, saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And God himself shall be with them, and be their God. But in the meantime, know ye not that God dwells within you now, if you have submitted your life to him? 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16 testifies of this. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?